A new PlayStation State of Play may be coming sooner than we think, and it may be the best one we've seen in a long time. Stay tuned through the end of this video and I'll explain exactly why this PlayStation State of Play might be the most brilliant one that we've had yet, and one that you won't want to miss. Of course, Sony has yet to confirm that a State of Play is indeed happening, but all signs are pointing to it going down sometime here in the next month, since we haven't had one since October, where the spotlight was of course on indie games. Now, industry leaker Tom Henderson has suggested earlier this week that a State of Play could be coming here very soon. His basis is on the media events for this month and past PlayStation event dates as well. He also notes that this State of Play has the potential to be quite big. Now, Tom Henderson's track record, it's actually not bad when it comes to leaks as far as reliability, as he has pointed out leaks in the past related to Call of Duty, Battlefield, and most recently Halo Infinite that actually turned out to be true. So while we should be taking this rumor with a grain of salt, there is some credence to his rumors since he does have a reliable track record from the past. So what games can we come to expect at this PlayStation State of Play event? Well, Tom suggests that we could see a presentation for Horizon Forbidden West as it prepares for its final push to publication. This game has reportedly leaked, as I mentioned in my previous video, so PlayStation would want to make a positive spin on it and discuss it more before release. Gran Turismo 7 might make an appearance as well, which would be welcoming given the fact that GT7 is set for release later this quarter on March 4th. He also makes an argument for Hogwarts Legacy, which, as you guys know if you've been watching videos on my channel, I've talked about Hogwarts Legacy quite a bit and how there's been no information on it at all. It's been quite some time since we've heard anything on Hogwarts Legacy. There really hasn't been any updates on this game since the PlayStation Showcase back in 2020, so we're coming up on like 2 years since we've seen any footage on this. When will WB Games have more information for us regarding this game? It remains to be seen, but there is no denying the fact that the interest is certainly there, and fans of the franchise can't wait to see more on this game and where it takes us when it comes to Harry Potter lore. There's also some information on the Last of Us projects that are currently in development as well. Now, as much as I love The Last of Us, I must say that I'm not exactly too thrilled to dive back into it. I personally would love to see Naughty Dog focus on another IP, but I understand the business aspect of this decision, and it would be cool to see how it looks on the PlayStation 5 and hell, who am I trying to fool here? I'm definitely going to go ahead and check this out whenever it gets released at some point. I'll end up getting sucked back into it for sure. Henderson also notes that there could be a second State of Play set up for the end of March as well, which would focus on Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, this seems to make a lot of sense because we haven't really heard much about this game as of late as well. He also suggests that we may receive some information on God of War Ragnarok, as well as the PlayStation VR 2. While I could see a God of War in a March State of Play, I see the PlayStation VR 2 having its own showcase, since that is going to be such a big deal upon its release. I've talked about the PlayStation VR 2 extensively in my most recent live stream, so if you haven't seen it, be sure to click on the card to see my breakdown and reaction on it, because it looks like it could be the next evolution in VR gaming. This is quite the claim, but as I mentioned earlier, Tom Henderson has a really reliable track record when it comes to leaks and rumors, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this one ends up being real as well. I really do hope that we see a State of Play in February and March, specifically on February 3rd if we're lucky enough. The industry always is kind of slow this time of year, so this would be great to see something like this come out to shake things up. Time will tell, but stay tuned. You can be sure that I'll be co-streaming that event live as it happens, along with my reaction and analysis. So if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to the channel so you're instantly notified on the latest information on this PlayStation State of Play event. I'm A to the B Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, and as always, peace!